Vybz Kartel, the teacher, he's been released. And as an investor, I got that question about, what's the impact of that? Is there an impact? How is Cartel being released going to affect the stock market? That's how I spin. Anything will happen, my lens is how can I make money off of this? Is there an investment opportunity? Wrong, right, in between, right? We're not the jurors, the lawyers, but wrong, right, or in between, things happen and they have a financial impact. My job as an investor is to figure out that impact from early and make some money off of it. So I wanted to talk with two big entrepreneurs, lady bosses. When you saw that release come out today, was there anything in your mind that kind of tick and said, this may impact what I'm doing, or this may bring more returns to what I am doing? Any thoughts? And then I'll share what I came up with.
Well, I mean, right off the bat, I can kind of share from maybe a different angle, but one of the things that I have often been challenged by is the way that our justice system works and the impact that security has on our tourism industry. And most of the real estate assets that I'm currently building in my portfolio are heavily dependent on tourism. And I just where travel advisories and criminal related things significantly impact how people view coming to our country. And it does affect tourism, it does affect our visitors, and it does affect people's state of mind or how they think about Jamaica. And I do not believe that this is necessarily a notch in the direction that yes, it's safer and that we observe the legal system in the way that we should. So from that perspective, I was not pleased from a tourism investment thinking hat, like, okay, great, one more thing to now have potential security about and CISO and all the different things that typically happen when you have
Yeah.
uproarings in the general communities that these persons belong to, perpetrators belong to.
Okay. Thank you for that, Stacy. Get your view
So,
there.
I mean,
Dominique.
I agree with what Stacy, definitely just said. I mean, one of the things that I am deep intrinsically dealing with in Jamaica is I'm coining the phrase. It's called real estate tourism, right? Real estate tourism. Many other Caribbean islands have real estate tourism, have second home buyers, have people who have absolutely no navel string buried in Jamaica and or in their island that they choose, and they're buying in the Bahamas, and they're buying in Turks and Cayman and Barbados and Antigua and Aruba, and they're buying real estate. And that's because there's key factors that lead to exactly what Stacey said: security, safety, benefits of living on a beautiful island. Now, Jamaica does have some benefits in terms of even as much as Jamaicans think that maybe real estate on the coast is expensive, it's actually not compared to the other islands that they're competing.
Yeah.
Jamaica is still an affordable Caribbean destination to own property in for now. So things like this that you want to keep on that can affect this is security, is that culture of we don't prescribe to this sort of thing. So from a business standpoint, from the business that I'm invested in, you watch this stuff closely, which is what Stacey's saying. Now, on the converse, my 19-year-old son said, boy, when that concert lick, money I go make.
Right. So we're talking about that. So when I saw it,
he's a business student. He's at University in Canada. He's studying business, and the first thing he says, man, that concert's gonna make money.
Yeah, so I thought about that as well, because my angle on it is that as an investor, and especially on the stock market, I know profits move share price. Any company that's going to make more profits, their share price is going to go up. And the Jamaican stock market has been beaten up most of this year. Not happening over there. So when I see the release, I say, concert I go keep.
Concert I go keep. That's what my son said. He said,
a lot of people are going to fly in.
Fly
so
in.
Airbnb,
Airbnb advertising,
It's gonna pick up,
stocks are
and
gonna go
so
up. So
when I
there is
put on your little investor hat,
yeah.
and you look on it, you say, wait there, all right. If there's gonna be a concert, a party that's going on, people flying in, Airbnb, yes. Also, the companies that are in that hospitality and tourism sector, they're gonna benefit from that with higher revenue. And if they can carry that to the bottom line, that's gonna be higher profits, which mean higher share price, which
Mhm.
mean more money for me as an investor. So I started thinking, all right, let me try and find some of these companies on the Jamaica Stock Exchange that are linked to events, that are linked to tourism. And maybe we need to go start scoop up some of these shares from now because they're going to benefit from this. We can't change what happened. That's the reality of it. We cannot change it, but we can make money from it.
But
That's always
also
what.
one of the things is that, so this is the thing, it's segmentation, okay? Because what you're speaking about that is of great interest with the music, it's diaspora driven. People will come back. Think about when Buju came out and the big
Exactly.
okay,
Exactly.
so that was a whole thing. That's one side of the business, right? But and we used to have this at Air Jamaica. We used to call it leisure and ethnic. Two
Yes.
different parts of the business. So leisure and Jamaica's leisure position, which the majority of the 4 million people a year that are coming to Jamaica, they're
Absolutely.
leisure. They don't even know who Vybz Kartel is. Okay?
Yep.
Don't know.
Right.
So this ethnic market now is focused on, how it's going to impact that. So it depends where your investment sits and how it can affect it, because it has a double-edged sword.
Sword. You put the word right out of my mouth. Double-edged sword. But our job as investors, boss women, entrepreneurs, business women, we have to make money. We have to make money. And so even if on the negative side, you may say, hey, there are challenges that may come from this. I'm sure by next week or probably by tomorrow, you're going to figure out a way to counteract that.
Right here.
And maybe in the same day, it may not even be the following day.
Yeah.
It may be in the same day. But you're right. Yes, for sure, the quote unquote concert are gonna keep, etc. And the opportunities, I think, are there for persons who want to grab them up.
Right, but then rather than be, maybe buy one of these expensive tickets, go to concert, wind up myself, and then go broke. I'm
Right.
over here saying, all right, let me go analyze some stocks and take that same concert money and go
Yep.
buy shares in
Right?
some of these
And it's not
companies.
just concert money, it's concert money and weave and lash and outfit and shoe and thing. Like there's
Right.
so
That's a lot of money.
you're not just going to the concert, you gotta fit out for the concert, right?
Yeah. So I'll just be sitting back, making my little investments and smile.
Yes.
I want everybody to go to concert. I want it to be sold out. I want it to be packed because over there, so never sit down, I smile when the stock prices start picking up. And that's why we have these types of discussions in money classroom. Change your mindset instead of saying, yeah, man, can't wait. I'm gonna roll out. I'm gonna call my lash girl early because she no, we want to start analyzing companies and seeing what investments can I make, or with my existing investment, how do I set up myself to make some money here?
So you have a decision, and it can either cost you money or make you money.
Yeah,
You can
I want to make over the make money
I think
side.
it's the make money side. I think it's always the make money side.